7. We're looking for results today. Like a checkpoint. Now, I did look on the scale this morning, and I have lost, but the day's not over. I did get a gym journal for my birthday, which is going to be interesting. I thought about starting it from this last week because that's when I really started, but I didn't get it until yesterday, so we'll start it tomorrow. This new phone magnet anchor I got that can hold you in a different spot. So what we got today is cardio, cardio, and cardio. We got the punching bag. We've got some shadow boxing and some swimming. And of course, steam room. They do have yoga here today, but I'm not gonna do it today. I should. We're going to do that next Sunday. I'm just going to pause you. Unpause. For my knees, my ankles. My last one was good for my hips. knees back a little bit. They're up here on this, so the leverage is a little bit different. Leaning back is difficult. But you got to do it. Really try to drive that elbow, top of the knee, hold that foot down. Really stretch. It's like stretching the socket of my hip. Such a good stretch. No pop. But it was still a good stretch. I'll pause you a second. Go back. So I know that every sit-up and every push-up and every step and every rep just getting me closer and closer and closer to my goal. That's why I'm doing it. And I'll feel better because of it. So now we're going to move on to the other 3 cardio exercises for the day. Try to go for a couple minute rounds. gonna have to tell you, I'm probably gonna suck at this. I haven't done this in probably 2 years. And this is a new one, and it's a yellow ball, tennis ball. So it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to see it. I'm used to the red. Oh yeah, suckety suck. But this will get me better at my eye-hand coordination before I do the shadow boxing. I need 2 hands right now because I don't think one hand could do it. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh. You really got to pay attention. I remember when I used to do it, I could hit it and do a little turn and turn all the way around. I don't know. I'm not as coordinated as I once was, but this is it's one of those workouts that's kind of fun, really. It's more of a game. You find yourself doing things that aren't very fun, you kind of got to mix it up a little bit, just a little bit. You hit it harder, it goes out farther, but it comes back faster. All right, got it. Now, let's try this one-handed. Oh, and I failed. That's what happens when you try new stuff. You fail. You gotta start over. Try it again until you don't fail. I don't know, they say if you, first you don't succeed, keep on sucking until you do succeed. Or maybe it's just because you suck. I mean, if you really want to get good at something, you have to practice. See what works, what doesn't work. Try to do a little bit of a turn. Oh. I got a pretty good workout on 2 2-minute rounds on the bag and then 1 3-minute round. I was only doing about 80%, but it felt like 100%. My breathing was a little bit off. Look at that, I went all the way around. Let's try it the other way. I would be down in that other room that I had talked about, but today is Sunday and they're gonna do yoga. Last time I checked, it was like, I don't know, 1:30, 1:40, and they're gonna do that at 2. I didn't want to be interrupted. And then I saw the yoga teacher coming in with her mat already. So yeah, they would have interrupted me. Didn't look like anybody was in this one. Although this one is not secluded. There's big windows and mirrors and anyone who walks by can see me, but who knows, maybe someone will say, hey, I want to do that. Should I tell them no? No, I wouldn't tell them no. I'm excited for people to train different ways. And I think I might be able to get my friend Asher to do this. I asked him if he shadow boxes. He said, oh yeah, of course, all the time. So maybe this would be a benefit for him. Who knows, maybe he'd be better at it than me, especially since I'm just now getting back at it. One hand, one hand, one hand. hit me back. I guess I still need 2 hands. I'm not fast enough with the 1 yet. Shoot, I ain't fast enough with the 2. So Sunday's a great day to look back over your week. If there's anything you missed, it's a good catch-up day, make-up day. A good day to plan the rest of the week. Kind of like when people meal prep for the Monday through Friday, they usually, do it. They buy it on Saturday and they prep it on Sunday. Well, this is the same thing. You look back over the week, decide what you've done, what you were good at, what you weren't good at, what you're going to do for the next week. Make a little vision board and a goal. Maybe write it down. Maybe take a snapshot of some kind of exercise, workout, or program you want to do. And do that. Try it, like I'm trying this one. This was going to be yesterday, but it was my birthday, and we had other plans, and we were running out of time. Running out of time. So I did what I could, and I said, okay, we're going to do it today. Looks like we got somebody else in here. So I'll be quiet. I'm gonna go for double this. So it's been about 7 minutes. I'll go for another. So I got my 1 mile in. I wasn't even certain that I'd get the 1 mile, but I kept pushing and pushing. I just started in my head, said 33, then 32, then 31. When I got to about 18, I thought, well, something in my head was saying, just you stop now, and then the next time maybe you can do the mile. And then I said, well, just one more. And I started stacking them, one. And then when I got down to like 10 left, when I hit 9 and when I hit 8, I got a new boost of confidence. I only got 8 left. What really made me feel good is the swim coach that was swimming next to me. At first, I had 1 lap, and then she got in, and then she maintained her lap. And then slowly, I got a stroke ahead of her, and then another stroke ahead of her. And before you know it, after a few more laps, I had completely lapped her. And then that gave me more motivation. I'm like, okay, and she was going fast, and this is my second time back. And the last time I only did 10 laps. I was pretty tired, and I didn't have very much time. So I ended up lapping her 3 full times and then a half of a lap. And that made me feel good. Not that I was comparing myself to her, but knowing that she's a swim coach, knowing that she's really working on her endurance and the amount of laps that she's doing. And I knew she would go at least as many as me. And she's just still at it. She's got 4 left. She started 1 behind me, and then I lapped her 3 times. So if she's doing a mile, she's still got a couple left. But anyway, that just made me feel good to know that at least what I'm doing is to par. Even comparing myself to myself, I didn't know what I was capable of, and then compare myself to someone else who I know is a good swimmer. That made me feel a little bit better. But yeah, just that stacking mentality, one after another, put one stroke and then another, just like taking a step. When I had my knee surgery, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to walk, if I was going to need crutches, whatnot. And just one step after another, and I had confidence. Sometimes my confidence was a little bit too much, and I failed. So those were the days where, if I fell down or if I felt like crying because it either hurt or I just knew I didn't have the stability, or I knew I could only go so far and then that was enough. But when I tried to start lifting again, I was so scared about, doing any kind of leg exercises. I skipped leg day, and I felt miserable because I was skipping leg day, but I knew it was a necessity for me. I didn't even really mess with the other leg. A couple times I was like, okay, I need to at least make sure that my right leg's good. But then I just felt awkward, and I was like, you know what? Eventually I'll catch up. And at first, I couldn't do shit. It was embarrassing. It was demoralizing, really, because what I had been able to do and then what I wasn't able to do. But knowing what I could do before reminded me of what I was capable of, and knowing that I had a setback that was going to make me stronger. I'm not 100% by far, but when you're doing comparisons, comparing me to somebody who doesn't come to the gym, who doesn't push, who doesn't strive, oh yeah, I'm doing really good. I know this. But day 7, I got everything accomplished that I had set out to do for this week. Now I can relax just a little bit. I had a great birthday, 49. So let's see, at the end of this year, I'll be able to say I started 100% working out 1 week before my birthday. Well, on the week of my birthday, really. So the week of my birthday, that's when I started stacking. See where I'm at when I'm 50. I don't know if it's possible. If I got a 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack, 10-pack, I don't know what kind of pack I'm going to have. Hope it's still not a keg. So the plan that I'm doing is, it's self-taught. I watch some YouTube videos. I listen to other people. I'm not really paying a coach or anything. It's kind of do-it-yourself kind of thing. What's worked for me before. If I find that I do 100% of what I think that I know, and I'm still not getting it, I might search out a coach, somebody who's like a trained professional, maybe a trained professional dietitian and, some kind of workout specialist trainer, because it's important to me. I mean, I'm spending the money to come to the gym. I spend the money to get my own weights. I spend the money on myself, for the right kind of gym clothes and gym equipment, and I take the time. So if what I'm doing doesn't work, then I might just have to change what I'm doing, because what do they say, the stupidest thing to do is to think that doing the same thing over and over, if it doesn't work, that it's going to work. I don't know the exact terms for that terminology, but I understand it. So if I don't see any progress in the next 12 weeks, I will search out a new coach.